Hello, everybody. My name is Trisha Clark, and today I will be informing you on a subject and a matter that's very close to my heart, and that is the juveniles in our court system and what we, the people that are in positions of power and that affect the lives of these juveniles and youths, can do for them. Did you know when a juvenile or youth breaks the law, they are labeled a juvenile? And depending on the extent of the crime and the age of the child, they could be tried as an adult. In 2015, I was a police officer in the state of Tennessee, and it got to the point where I was taking more kids and placing them in the juvenile system than I was returning them to their homes. For me, as a police officer, there wasn't much I could do, and that inspired me to look at other career fields and also to pursue a degree in social work. And I found that it was the social workers and judges that can make a difference, and I chose the path of social work. I'm here today to inform you during my time with the police department, 1 out of 50 children were given a second chance. I'm here to inform you that there are programs out there that offer different options instead of being entered into the juvenile delinquent system. I'm also here to inform you that you, the people in positions of power, the social worker or the parent, or just being an everyday advocate, can plead these children's case to keep them out of the system and to pursue the different avenues that are offered. That first option is for those who have committed a serious crime, but not serious enough that jail time is automatically. So this excludes kidnapping, rape, and other major crimes. That would be sending them to boot camp. Yes, they have camps around America for kids that can't get right and need their tails kicked. I'm a big advocate for this type of reform. If our men and women that fight for our country have to go to boot camp, so can a group of kids that are not obeying the law. This is a camp that will challenge them mentally and physically. They won't be able to call home or eat junk food or watch TVs, but the only thing they can do is write letters. It will be a 6-month long course, even though some camps are shorter, but schooling is included. Everyone, this is 6 months that can help reform a kid heading down the wrong path. And I think more juveniles need to be offered this option. The second option is for those who have committed a crime, but there is still hope, and they are 18 years old. Even though in some states, in majority of states, you're considered a legal adult at the age of 18, you enter the adult system, a judge, an advocate, or a social worker could choose to keep you in juvenile court and give you the option of serving your country, joining the military, and not having to be entered into the adult system. This option is actually still used in a lot of country places, and mostly in the old days when it was juveniles before the judge and they were told to join the army or go to jail. This gives the juvenile a chance not to only turn their life around but serve their country. The next option is community service. This was where the youth has a mentor and they do duties like feed the hungry and outreach programs. And that gives them the chance to see that others are less fortunate than them, and they continue down the path they're heading. They could be one of the people that will be coming to the camps to get fed. All these options are not the traditional paths when it comes to juveniles and the juvenile court system when sentencing, but it can lead to rehabilitation of the juveniles and leads them to have successful lives. I hope this informs you of what's going on with our juveniles, that jail is not the only option, that placing them in the adult system is not the only option. And even to go a step farther, I was wanting to inform everybody, I was able to meet with the juvenile director of Clarksville, Tennessee, and sit down and have a conversation with him and ask, why are these options not being pursued as our main option instead of going to jail? And that is that grants and federal money is being tied up, that there's a debate going on whether these programs help juveniles or if juveniles are going to stay in the same position and not change and it'd be a waste of money. This is to inform you that those programs do work. I met many people, many youth, many juveniles that are adults now that say they've been in these types of programs and they work for them. I hope this informs you on the matter. And if you're a person in the position of power, it gives you a second look and a second thought when you're doing citizen or you're advocating. Thank you.